It's been something that we've all wanted, but no one's really come out and said it.
Hmm.
And this is a community gym, not only for the grappling and martial arts community, but for the fitness communities as a whole, as we
Yeah.
join the martial arts community. Where did this idea come from?
So basically, I think most people don't know, but I'm German actually. My parents are Vietnamese, but I came here back to Vietnam in 2023, beginning of 2023. I was practicing martial arts myself, but always had the idea to open a gym. At that time, when I was 18, I thought about a commercial gym, like doing bodybuilding and stuff. But yeah, I fell into martial arts. And yeah, when I came here with my best friend, we already had the idea of opening a gym for children because we used to live in D9, like very far from here, but in high rises, and we don't know these in the Western world, like where I come from. We
Yeah.
saw that there was a lot of potential, especially for kids that are just hanging around in the afternoon after school. They don't know what they're doing, so they just run around and yeah, doing the same shit every day. We thought how fun it would be to open a school for kids, to give them what we experience as adults, like the martial arts experience, learning how to be disciplined, how to be with other people, interact with other people, learning a skill that is actually usable in everyday's life. And yeah, then I moved closer to where you guys are and the whole martial arts scene is. And I was like, okay, uh, there are a lot of gyms already here, but I still think there's a big potential to open a gym um, specialized for kids, but also having different kinds of activities, movements like yoga, acro yoga, dancing maybe, or animal flow movements, stuff like this, having all together in one place.
Wow.
So yeah, a couple months ago, we came up with the idea and thought, okay, let's do it now or never.
Yes.
So we signed a contract
Wow.
3 months ago and started with construction work. We haven't finished yet, as you can see. We're still waiting for mats and a couple of other stuff. But yeah, we are about to open in like roughly a month. And the three key ideas are one that I told you, having kids classes that are um, yeah, taught by blue, purple, brown belts.
Yeah.
So grapplers and BJJ people that are already practicing the sport, but never had the chance to really teach because this is usually the part of the black belt, right?
Of course.
So at some point, these colored belts become black belt and never taught at all.
Mm.
And they just jump right in. And we want to provide an opportunity for them to learn how to teach while they get their black belt. This is one. The other one is having a space to rent out to all kinds of movement and activities that I already mentioned, dancing, yoga, etc. So if you are a person that has classes that you don't know where to hold them, just yeah, reach out to us. This is the second idea, and the third one is that we want to have regular events every Saturday to promote one specific sport. Could be Muay Thai, could be grappling, could be MMA, could also be yoga or stretching. So we want to have an event like a workshop or seminar every Saturday around noon to have professionals promote their profession at our place. So
Yeah.
you can come every Saturday and know, oh, there's something here that I
Right.
can use.
That's excellent. For those of you who don't know, he'll never tell you this, but he was actually on the German powerlifting team, like for Germany. And if you look at him, it's no surprise, but he's so humble that he'll never tell you that when you meet him. And just going back to last year, I first met he came to my wrestling class,
Yes, sir.
and I knew after the first practice that once he learned a few techniques, this guy is going to be a force on the mat. And he sure was. He went to a few tournaments and dominated everyone. I'm not sure if anyone scored on him in 8 matches. And so that was, just from being one of your training partners and coaches from
And
that
friend.
and friend. I could not wait to watch this guy on the mat. And his first ever tournament was in Vivo City,
That's correct.
right? And
Roughly a year ago.
yeah, it was in August.
Oh
And
yeah,
what a cool venue to have your first tournament on.
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, very first tournament for myself in a mall.
Yep.
Like, yeah, pretty crazy experience. Especially, we just had like 3 weeks of practice before.
Right.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, before we went to this competition, and it
Yep.
was like kind of short notice, but I think we did pretty well as a team. I think you
Oh,
won your division, right?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was like 76 kg
Yes. Yeah.
purple belt,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Purple and brown combined.
purple and brown.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it was spectacular. So what was that was really the first time you felt perhaps the camaraderie aspect,
Yeah,
in
100%.
competition and in a martial arts.
Yeah.
How does that relate to your desire and ambition to open a community events gym?
Yeah, the funny thing is in the grappling, since we are a close community, you practice daily with people you might compete with, even on an international stage. I mean, how often did you roll and compete against people?
Yeah.
Like, you know each other's game, and you
Yeah.
know it's not a rivalry, it's just a friendly, hard sparring, basically. And whoever wins, you're happy for each other.
Oh, and Hibbs might be the best example
Bro,
of that.
he's a freak.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it is. I think it's like almost every sport where you bring people together that are like-minded. You just have fun. You do whatever you like. You are in the moment. This is what I like about the sport itself. Whatever you have in your mind, you step on the mat and you just focus on the task itself.
Yes.
And yeah, having people around you that want to help you get better, because at that point, even if you're like you're a higher belt, a way higher level than me, you want me to get better so I can be a better training partner for you.
Yeah, of
Amen.
course.
And my gain is not a lose for you. So whatever I gain, it does not take away from you.
It actually
It's
helps.
actually,
You
yeah,
can
it's
help
actually the
each
other way
other.
around.
It's a multiplying
Yeah,
effect.
100%.
Yeah.
And yeah, so now think about how you can influence kids in a positive way. If we as adults realize this and know the benefits about it, what if you have a kid that could grow up with this kind of mindset?
Of course. Yeah. And that's one of the reasons I coach, because my mind, I've had a very weak mind when I was 13, 14 years old. And then I discovered wrestling, and it completely changed the way I saw life. I saw myself and the way I approached things. And,
Yeah.
and it changed my life. And I wanted to change the lives of others.
Mhm.
And it starts with here in the wrestling room, here in the mat, doing grappling, whatever you'd like to call it. But
Yeah.
it gives you that confidence and the camaraderie and a supportive environment where you can grow together in
100%.
martial arts.
Yeah.
So it is an incredible thing that you're doing here on,
Thank you.
and certainly it gives us, just one of the organizations is going to be inside this ACE community that you're building. We have the opportunity to start the Saigon Grappling Academy here.
So
And
you want to
it-
tell us about that?
yeah.
What
Yeah.
the idea?
So for sure, it's basically a supportive, welcoming environment rooted in jujitsu, grappling, and wrestling techniques that are simple, highly effective techniques that's going to prepare you for basically any situation where someone puts their hands on you.
Okay.
Whether that's on the street, whether that's, in the grocery store, the cafe, whether
Mhm.
you're competing as a white belt, competing as a black belt, everyone's going to get, you're going to get something out of it. But even if you don't compete, the best value that you're going to get from this is the community. And that's what I love the most
Mhm.
on is the community. And that's why we started the podcast earlier this year, to unite the grappling community. And, just recently in our events, we've had the opportunity to bring other fitness enthusiasts and communities into it.
Mhm.
But we've been doing it through, basically podcasting and using other people's spaces.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Spaces that we've lobbied and been able to get access to, for this reason or for that reason. But
Yeah.
now we have, with the ACE community gym, it gives us an opportunity to have a tangible space, something that's concrete.
Yeah.
So we can realize our vision here. And you're bringing in physical, organizations from the fitness community to where this is ground zero of this vision of the martial arts and fitness communities come together. It is ground zero right here at the ACE community gym.
Yeah. And actually what I noticed was when I joined your class, I wasn't primarily joining because I didn't stay for the resting itself. I stayed because of you, because of the people that have been there. Because you just come there and, hey, you're meeting your friends, you have a chit chat, and it's not like super rigid, like you have to win. Of course, we all want to win. It's a nice feeling, but it's not the number one. You want to grow.
Exactly.
Like personally with your skills as well. But that was the main reason why I stayed.
Oh, wow.
It's not the sport itself, it's the people that
Yeah.
made the sport.
That's good. Hey, man, that makes it feel really good.
Yeah.
You just made my day. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. And it just makes me even more excited about this. It's crazy how things come around. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
And you were in the class, and I was like, man, An is in class. He's such a great student. I always look forward to you coming to class, and was excited when you were there. And now you're giving us this amazing opportunity to start our academy here. So I could not be more grateful. I mean that.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah. Anyway,
All right.
hey, thank you so much, man.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for
Yes,
your
of
kind
course.
words. And let's get it started.